Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body, your mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh, baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh, oh,
Good day, everyone. So, hi, for those who join us today. My name is Elton Kimvey, and with me tonight is Taurus.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Taurus. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, so we are the residential consultant in JY Group, and I believe for those who joined the VIP Q&A have seen me before, but this is my first time to join the YouTube, to join the Facebook and also the IG Live. Okay, so but Torres has joined the first part of the IG and Facebook and Facebook, YouTube and
Yeah,
IG
for
Live, right?
Facebook, YouTube, and IG. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that it's a very good response last time. It's like got more than I don't know more than 100 or more than
Yeah,
200.
quite great. Now, today we have also a great response. Though now in YouTube is already 112 we have
Nice.
YouTube right now. That's great, man.
Great. So
Where you
I
guys came
hope
from? Yeah.
yeah, I hope you guys like give us some a response, because we need some energy. It's a Sunday night in Malaysia. I just finished my dinner, so I need some energy to keep my hype. Me and Torres hype up, like, we can like give you some guidance after you watch the first two parts of Life Force Energy. So you still need something to clear your mind or what. So me and Torres is here to help you to do that, right? So tell us, where are you guys from? I need to like see chat with you guys, give us some response, like some I don't know. Torres, last time do you have
Hmm.
participants all over the world?
Yeah, last time we have. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and they are participate and say hi to us. Okay, so if you are watching us live, no matter in YouTube, Facebook, or IG, type a hi or greetings to us. Okay.
Yeah. So let me know your name so I can address you more. I can see your face. I cannot see your face, of course. I can see your name there. Okay, who else?
Yeah.
Oh, Colette. Colette, I know you. You are the VIP. I saw you in the VIP sections. Colette, Teresa, Vic. Who else? Alice Patel, Portugal. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's
I know
great.
it.
Sue.
Sue. Okay. Who else? Janet. Janet Wong.
Yeah.
Colette Clement from Canada. Yeah,
Oh,
Colette. Yeah, I know you. So, Colette, how about yesterday's sections? Great, right? So today is me and Torres again. Yeah. So I hope we can bring you the same hype as yesterday. Romania,
oh.
Is it Philomela Pacosta?
Philomela.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So okay, so remember to keep the chat moving, and if you got any opinions or questions or what, so after all the FAQ we answer, because we get prepared the FAQ by ourselves. After the FAQ at end, maybe we will like go back to your questions and answer your questions. Okay, but just depends on the time now. If me and Torres got so many things to talk, because we want to like give you all the knowledge, or some technique or something that you learn in the part one and part two, but you're not very clear about it. After me and Toys will deliver all these things, then we will come back to you to answer all the questions. Okay. Oh, Filomena. Okay. Romania as well. Florida. Hey, Florida is morning, right, Linda? Joseph also is Florida. Good morning for New York City, Apple City. Okay, Jeannie Lee. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome from Sabah also, Bangkok. So welcome everyone. And without further ado, I scared we got not enough time. So Torres, how about we start from now?
Yeah, before we start, okay, just a reminder to you guys who are watching us online right here, okay? Today's sessions is the FAQ session, so we will be answering, and we have prepared several questions which is frequently asked by the students, okay? So we will firstly address those questions in our slides, which is the frequently asked questions. Then, if you have any other questions, then you post it. We will answer one or two questions from you guys, okay? If we have time, all right? So allow me to share my screen. Yeah. Elton, can you see my screen?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, so welcome everyone. Okay, welcome to our FAQ sessions. Okay, so let's begin. All right. All right.
Okay,
Elton,
so
okay, so
yeah, so
here's the
so
questions here. Okay, does something as small as repositioning a bed genetically make a difference in a person's life? What's your opinion about that?
I think the most important thing is you have to ask why you need to reposition your bed. Because some people is like they are very formal one, they're like very frightened one, you know. There's like, oh, because Datuk say this sector is no good, that facing is no good. So I need to repositioning my bed, something like that. But what I want to say is before you reposition your bed or what, for the part one and part two, we're always talking about the awakening and alignment first. So it's something that you have to understand why you need to reposition your bed. Okay, it's not always saying, oh, from one sector or to one from one direction to another direction is good. Okay, so move your bed like 5 inches, 10 inches, right? It cannot like magically make you become rich. It's like you have to ask what energy or functions am I trying to align myself during the hours I spend my sleeping time, I spend my rest time, or spend my recovered time in that sector. Okay, so it's like we spend like I think we spend more than third of our lives just around our bed or around our bedroom, something like that. So it's like sometimes small environmental changes can affect your sleep, your recovery, your emotional state. But that's not necessarily about feng shui, you know. It's about your psychological state also. So that's why I said you need to like understand why you need to reposition it. What make you think that you want to reposition it? Okay, so this is I think is the most important one. The key is intentional alignment, not some random furniture moving. Okay,
Yeah,
this is
true,
yeah,
true, true. The intention behind it lah, so that the energy that could generate from it and we could benefit for it, okay?
yeah,
And I do agree with you, Elton, okay,
mm,
because sometimes repositioning a bit actually could make a difference, okay? Because yeah, I think for those who are watching us online, right? I think some of you might have experienced this before. Okay, how many of you have difficulty for your sleep quality? Okay, if yes, you type a yes. Okay, so for those who have sleep quality, sometimes maybe it's just your bed is not in the right directions lah, in terms of feng shui. Okay, so therefore, a repositioning of bed it will make a difference for you. Okay, because with a better sleep quality, your mind will be more fresh and you will be more confident. Okay, and of course, you will be doing more better decisions. Okay.
yeah.
So let's see one of the students the testee from the students, okay, from Sylvia, okay. So Sylvia says, I try to apply some suggestions from Dato after every webinar with very good results. I repositioned my bed to comply with period 9 after taking the course with JY Joe Boy, okay, which is one of our consultant, okay, and I
Mm.
feel happier and more alive. I will also use my personal Gua sector, which is South 9, to improve my life, okay. Yeah, there you go. You can see from the students, okay, just because of a small repositioning of bed, okay, there will be a more happier life because the sleeping quality is affected and now is more better, okay.
Yeah, I agree with Sylvia also. It's like if you learn all these things, because I think Tato is going to teach us in the part three about the fixing part, you know, because the first part is awaken, second part is alignment, the third part is to fix. So I think if you like continue the journey with us with Tato, so you will know uh when and what you need to do if your something happen to your bed, to your stove, to your main doors. This is what we talk in part two, right? So you will know how to do it. Okay, so like is it change your whole life? Like what I told the VIP in the VIP Q&A sections. I told them one story. It's about when you pray to God, when you pray to God, you pray for the, let's say you pray for authority. Did God just send you the authority? No, right? Does God will send you some challenges, or the God will send you a pathway to let you to walk towards your authority. So if you like if you think I move my bed and suddenly I will become wealthy or I become rich is not like that way lah. After you move your bed or what, you still need to do something. You still need to like go through something that only you can become more like silver, become more happier or more alive. It's not a sudden thing, but guys, for those beginner, I scared they were like, oh, I move my bed suddenly, I will feel happier. Mm, for my philosophy, I don't think it's like that lah. So still need to do something for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, from what Elton, just to wrap up, lah, okay, from what Kim Wee mentioned is just you change the bed, okay, reposition the bed will not immediately make you happy, just it will helps you, as I said, okay, the sleeping quality will be better. And of course, the more better sleeping quality, then you will be more energetic and you will do a lot of activities that would make you more happier. Okay, so that's the activity things that you need to do lah. Okay, just but to answer these questions, in summary, yes, repositioning of a bed could genetically make a difference lah. All right, because you have a better sleep quality. All right. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question.
Yeah. So, for someone practical and logical who struggles to believe in the unseen, does Feng Shui require faith to work? Or can it deliver results even without belief? So, how you think about it, Torres?
Hey, one thing Dato always mention, okay, you don't need to believe until you see the result. I mean, you don't need to believe in feng shui first, okay? But you can use feng shui, then you see the results, then you only believe also can, okay? There's a lot of skeptics, okay, students we have met, right? They don't believe in us, but when they reach us and follow our way and have the results by their own, then they believe in it. That's the thing, okay? So you need not need to believe, but you can work it out and see the results by your own. All right. Yeah. So let's see the testy from the student. Yeah.
Mary. So the Mary said the most important thing to remember is that first you have to map your expectations to see any improvements. You don't have to believe in feng shui, you just have to apply it. If you use the right method at the right moment, you will see results. Yeah. I know what this remind me one story that told by Datuk. You know what Datuk said? If you don't believe in feng shui or what, if I keep telling you doing some good things or in the good sectors, choose a good dates to renovate or to activate the good sectors, somehow you still don't believe it one. But if you do something in your bad sector and suddenly something happen, then you will start believing. This is what Tato told us. Because some people might, oh, I don't believe in feng shui, I don't believe in feng shui. Then they say, okay, let's try. You go to try to activate your 5 yellow this year, see what will happen. And some cases like, okay, then I try to activate the 5 yellow sector. Then you will find out, oh my God, this year is full of like poops on me. It's like I lost my job. I have some really serious problems. I have some blah blah blah. Then they were starting to believe, oh, is it feng shui so powerful like that? Yes, feng shui is feng shui. No need you to believe because feng shui is the energy in the universe already. So whether you believe it or not, it's already there. The energy is already there. So you believe it, it's just like, oh, I believe there's a energy in the universe. And then I just like activate it. I just like receive the energy from the universe. So whether you believe it or not, the energy is still there. But if you believe it and you start to do it and you start to follow what you told you to do, then I think that will be a benefit for you also, right?
Yeah. As also one of the chat box in YouTube, okay, Katiha Gaiden, yeah. I don't give my energy to the skeptics. I say, don't believe me, just try it for yourself. Yes, okay. So you need not need to believe in feng shui first, okay.
Mm.
You try it for yourself and you see the results, then you only believe it. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Like how the Mariel here give the testimony for us. Okay, so Elton, let's proceed to the next
Yeah,
question.
sure.
All right, so this question for you. With technical parts like yin sectors or flying stars in the mix, can a free sessions actually be useful, or will the charts just be confusing?
Uh, for what I see now, because if you are joining as a beginners, of course you are like starting to confuse a bit because feng shui is like a for me is 5,000 years knowledge. We from the entire feng shui knowledge from flying stars, from the eight mansions, from a landform. We got the evergreen feng shui, we got a long term feng shui, we got a short term feng shui. We call it the annual flying star. If you try to understand everything of feng shui as a beginners, of course you will like start to feel a bit confused because every knowledge of the feng shui got different charts of it. But if you follow us, uh, like what we teach in the LFE, the life force energy, part one is awaken, part two is alignment, part three is a fixing, part four is activate, and the part five for the VIP section is for multiply. And then you follow us step by step. Tato will teach you like, oh, this part we are learning about the eight mentions. So go to look at your identity palace. So what is it happen? Part two, we are going to another seven sectors of your eight mentions. And then part three, maybe you are looking for the who knows, maybe for the flying stars. And step by step, follow us by Tato. I think as a beginner, you won't really easily go confused. Just follow us step by step. We will teach you how. And I think that will be very useful for you because I think Tato is talking very clear about it already. And some more, Tato also got the unplugged sections after every live event. You can ask your questions there and we got the Telegram. You can join the Telegram, and we will send some slides over there. So I think it's quite easier for those beginner to learn. But I'm not asking the beginner to memorizing everything, because if I ask you to memorize everything, this year which part is good for you? This year which part is the five yellow sector? This part blah blah blah. If you want to memorize all these things, it's very, very difficult and confusing. But I think if you follow us step by step, especially if you follow us until the part five, I I won't say you understand everything, but at least you won't feel confused.
Yeah, I agree with you, Elton. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see from Andrew Core. Okay, one of the testy from the students. I was so confused when looking at the charts from my personal feng shui to my destiny chart, but now I have a much better understanding of the yin and yang sectors. I used to worry about yin sectors in my chart, but that's all cleared up. Even flying stars, which confused me at first, now make more sense. These sessions really helped. People say free stuff isn't good, but this was free and filled with great stuff. Okay, so yeah, we can refer to Andrew Core. Okay, basically, yes, if you join us for I mean, come on, you have just joined us for part one and part two of the LFV. Okay, we still have part three, part four, and if you are VIP, we still have part five for you. So no worries about that. Okay, you will be always learning the right system and easy to learn, and also it's beginner friendly. Okay, for those who is the beginner for feng shui. Okay, no worries, just stay tuned with us and you can learn it easily. Okay, and one of the most great thing is you still have a VIP Q&A if you are a VIP. Okay, so that there would be a community of people who is eager to learn more about feng shui. Okay, and during the VIP Q&A, like yesterday, they will ask a lot of questions from the floors, and from the answering questions from the consultant, you will get the new idea and the insights of feng shui. Okay, so that's how you learn way more faster and easier. All right.
Yeah. So for the next questions, committing to a whole system like Chinese metaphysics sounds like it demands a lot of time and consistent effort. Is that hesitations justified? Do you have this kind of problem also when you study Chinese metaphysics? Correct.
Uh,
You can tell them your stories.
okay. Okay, I think I'm the youngest one who start for the Chinese metaphysics lah. Okay, so basically I learned metaphysics from Dato when I was 9 years old. Okay, so if you ask me whether does it takes a lot of time and consistent effort, I would say yes, but it depends on how you learn it. Okay, because I learn it through the hard way because I like to read Dato's books. Okay, but of course read books takes a lot of time. Okay, but the great thing here is nowadays we have a lot of programs and like these live sessions, okay, like this LFE, okay. Before I become a consultant, I also join LFE, okay. Every day I join, okay, and even the rest of the program, I didn't miss one of the program before, not only by Dato and also by the rest of the consultant as well, okay. So it takes times and consistent effort, but the thing is, do you have enough time for it? Or not, okay? If you don't have, then I would highly encourage you to join for those programs because for those programs, it will ease you and help you to learn way more faster, okay? Because every program we design to make you from a beginner and to become an intermediate or a professional, okay? At least you will gain something easily and faster, okay? So it depends, okay? So yes, okay, so let's see one of the from Nicoletta Sultan. Wow, this is
Yeah,
a true testament to consistent application. Okay, over the past 4 years of applying these principles, my life has completely transformed. Okay, the results speaks for themselves. I moved to another country, significantly increased my income, and advanced much further in my career than I ever thought possible. Now that those foundations are secure, I'm excited to dive deeper into all Chinese metaphysics has to offer to other areas of my life. Okay, yeah. By just reviewing on this testy from Nicoletta, it reminds me about my few years ago, I think 3 years ago, which I start my community, which is metaphysics community in my university. Okay, so that time, you know how many parts chart I have read for free, okay, just to enhance and practice my parts skill. Okay, I've read more than 100 students parts chart, okay, for that, okay. And of course nowadays I think I read more than 500 to 1000 already, okay. Until I believe you too, right, Elton? We read
yeah,
the
yeah,
chart until
yeah.
sometimes we don't want to read already, right?
It's like all the friends, the relatives, all these things. Oh, you're working under JY, so can you help me to like read it? I don't like to buy you a beer or something like that. Can you help me to read it? It's like no, it's many cases like that.
Yeah, it's many that. But the thing is, when you are beginner, then you need this experience, okay? Because practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah, but I would want to know is like one thing I want to say one thing is like if you really want to become an expert or you really want to like mastery this feng shui like Torres, like just now got someone say Joe Boy or even like me lah, huh? Maybe you really need to take some times to master that. But if you're like, oh, I just want to like study it and make my life become easier or better, then you like just follow like what Torres said. Nowadays we got many mini class or different team or title. You just join all those things. Started is from there small parts. Then you started to oh okay now I understand the metaphysics more. Not just really master it first, but study it more first. And another thing I want to say is like many people they study Chinese metaphysics. Many people, for past 30 years, Dato teaching Chinese metaphysics. How many students already learn from Dato? But many people study it, but they didn't do it. They just keep studying. It's like, oh, I want to collect those formulas. I don't know all this knowledge, but they never apply them. Then everything becomes zero,
Yeah.
right?
That's the
So
thing. I remember Dato once says that, right? 95% of those who learn metaphysics didn't apply when they learn for fun only.
yeah,
But only the 5% will learn it and use it and apply it, and therefore the results there and their life has changed. Okay. So do you want to be the 5% or not? That's the real questions, okay?
yeah. So you learn it and you apply it, then I think that's the best student in JUI already.
Yeah. Okay, so shall we proceed to the next question?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, Elton, okay, where's
Mm.
the actual power in Feng Shui? How could simply adjusting part of a house really change who someone is or how their life unfolds? How do
Uh,
you answer this question?
I think different people can have for me, different people can have different personal qua with different sector. I think you need to like based on what you want to change or what you want to achieve lah. For me, I think for an example, maybe Southwest area is this person's wealth and creation palace, let's say, but also his husband's identity palace. So if this area is 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 very untidy, very not clean or what. So it could affect your wealth and creation and also what other people see your husband is. So I think this one, if you say what is the actual power in feng shui, how could simply adjusting part of a house really change who someone is or how their life unfolds? I think you have to like look through. If you follow Dato course, you have to look through that, find your really problem is first, like, oh, my identity palace is so messy. And then you align it, okay, what does this means to me? The wealth creation palace also is very messy. What is that means to me? And then I started to do something on it and then apply another technique of feng shui, like what Tato going to say is maybe you need some good time or good day to activate something, to do something on it. Then you put everything in one line, environment, your building, the people and time, your actions, all these things together. Then I think this is the actual power of the feng shui. So uh one
Yeah, I
house,
think
yeah, one house maybe different people share different environment, different sector, but not every same personal relation to this to every sector. So you have to ask yourself what you need to do in that sector first.
yeah, for me, right, let me share a story regarding how Datuk helps a client, okay, by just simply adjusting a part of a house, okay. So the story is like this, okay. There's one client, okay, she has family relationship issues. Basically, both of her children, okay, which is the son, okay, one, I mean the brothers, okay, the sons, okay, both of them are always having fight and argument, okay, and therefore the mother go to find Datuk, have a feng shui consult. Okay, so after Dato analyze and the feng shui and tell her, just one simple actions, which is change the room of the sun, okay, and then surprisingly, I think it's few months. I mean, yeah, just change the room for the sun and try for 3 months, okay, and surprisingly, you know, the relationships and the blood ties between the sons has become stronger and stronger, and now they are like really the brotherhood and the friend. Okay, like they can talk every day, and the best thing is even the mother asks back, "Do you want to change the room again? I mean, change back to the room, the original room." And the son said, "No, I don't want." Okay, just because Datuk advised her to change the position of the room of the sun, then that simple adjusting part has changed the life of the family. Okay, this is one of the testimony from the students. Okay, and of course, later I will share my own personal story as well, how I just see this testimony from Jamie Lim, okay? Yeah. My biggest takeaway was realizing it all starts with the identity palace. When you tweak that, things will change. Yeah, it's powerful. Yeah. So, Elton, do you have any story or need to add on for this, Jamie
Yeah, I think I
testimony?
want to add something. It's like that's why if you guys remember, right, Datuk start with part one is start with identity palace. Datuk didn't start with any like oh, I need to tell you the wealth and wealth creation and wealth palace first, because I think the identity palace is the most important for us, because it represents your self-image, your confidence, your authenticity, and what you are, and what is your value. Then only you can start create all the the wealth, the health, the relationships around you. So I think the most important thing is of course is the identity palace. So if you're changing the environment, uh the environment of your identity palace, so you will see something changing also, right? But something sometimes it's not just feng shui things. Like I always say, it's your inner self, it's your what inside you. If you feel that your house is comfortable enough, if you feel your house is like oh, my house is very clean, my house is very tight, actually you will feel more confidence to yourself also, right? So when you go out, you can build more rapport with other people. You can like oh, I can talk to other people with a very confident style. I think that one is one of the power of how you changing the environment also. Okay, so I don't think feng shui will replace you, but it changed the environment that you keep responding to. I think this is the most important one.
Yeah, agree. Yeah. So basically, feng shui is the enhancer, okay,
Yeah.
which take you from the original position, which is A, to B, okay, your goals in the fastest way and way more easier. And the thing is, the results will be way more greater and easier, okay, with the power of feng shui, okay. And let me share my own story, okay. But of course, mine is not about identity palace, okay. Mine is about nobleman sector, okay. So which you guys have learned in part one, okay. So 2 years ago, right? Yeah, of course. Currently, I'm still pursuing for my law degree, okay, and I'm in final year, okay. 2 years ago, uh, I one of the friend, okay, which is also used to be my secondary school mates, okay, and then we are also the same course mate, and we are also the housemate, okay. And the thing is, he is also my vice president for my club, okay. So you can imagine the ties and relationship between me and him, lah, okay. Basically, would be like the brother, lah, really, really brother, okay. But one day, you know, 2 years ago, right? My room is in the five yellow sector. Basically, is a negative sector lah. For those who don't know, okay, you just imagine it as is a very negative sector. Okay, then because I'm staying there, then a lot of changes have happened for both of us. Okay, basically, what he did is, the assignment he did like a piece of no IC one, okay? Then, of course, there will be a lot of arguments between our groups. And then he even sabotaged me and pushed me into uh, the confessions, okay? Saying that I don't know how to organize the event one, okay? And the thing is, not just only that, okay, he sabotaged me by talking bad about me to the other friends, okay? So that's the thing. I was like, whoa, what the hell? What happened? What has happened? Okay, and then when I checked back, okay, I was like, oh, I'm in the five yellow sector. Okay, so immediately I just do one changes, okay, obviously because I just rent a room, right? So I rent another new room in different floors, okay? So the thing is, I select the room, which is currently my room right now, is my nobleman sector, okay? And with just one changes of the room, which is in align with my nobleman sector, everything changed, okay? After I move into the new room, and then I get the president's, okay, our university president's support. And guess what? Okay, he posted me in confessions, Facebook confession, saying that I don't know how to organize event. But the thing is, my event won the best inclusive events. Okay, basically, it's the best inclusive programs awards, which competes with 300 other events that is more bigger than mine. Okay, but I won the awards. Okay, which he said I don't know how to organize the events. Okay, so with just one click of the changing of the feng shui, which is changing my room, which is in align with my nobleman sector, okay, which I'm in the nobleman sector, and I use it to carry out the activities, I won the awards. Okay, so that's how my personal experience that a simple adjustment of your feng shui could really change your life. Okay, so that's how powerful for feng shui, right?
Yeah. So Torres, I think too many comments in the YouTube and also Facebook. Let
Okay.
me let me go to the comments a
Sure.
little while. From Facebook is a Carlos Mendoza. Carlisa Mendoza. Okay. Nice to meet you, Carlisa. When is the part 5 VIP? Part 5 VIP will be on 14th August. 12 p.m. Malaysia time. Yeah. So this is the part 5 VIP. So if you're already joined the VIP upgrade, so stay tuned on that day, 14 August. So for those who haven't joined, remember to join because the last part is about the multiply. Is how you after you are getting, after you align, after you fix, after that, and the part 5 is about the multiply. Okay, if you want your wow to multiply it. If you want to like I want to grow to another level, then you should join the part 5 VIP. Okay. So still got some questions here. Let's see. From YouTube, Li Mei Shimen 7140. Okay, she's asking, is it a she? I assume it's a she. My personal feng shui nobleman and nemesis elements are the same. Southwest one, northeast one, southwest one. Is it a big clash? What to do? Okay, I think this one we explained it many times in the VIP uh Q&A sections. So many people is very scared about there's a nemesis sectors in my nobleman sectors. Is it the clash? Is it the very scary things? And I always tell them sometimes the one who help you to grow or push you forward also is your rivalry, also is your enemies, right? So imagine that there's someone in your workplace is very mean to you. It's like he is trying everything to stop you to move forward or what. So that's the person who tests your patience, you know. So you are the one who okay, I want to fight back. I want to like better than him. I want to like okay. That's why the enemies of that one
Mm, yeah.
actually is the one who push you to grow faster sometimes.
Yeah, true. This remind me about my story just now. Yeah,
Yeah,
because of my
just
friend, I mean the one who is my nemesis, who post me into confessions. That's why I need to prove to him I can better than him. So indirectly, he's also my nobleman in that sense. Okay, even though he's a nemesis lah.
yeah. That's why no need to scare about my nemesis is in my nobleman sector. Is it very bad things happen to me? No, you have to sometimes turn your mindset to okay, you are my enemies, but I'm also grateful because you are the one who always push me forward. You are the one who make me think that I need to better than you. That kind of things. You also need to think about in that way. Okay. So how about we just move on to the next one?
All
Yeah,
right.
because I think we still got plenty of questions.
Yeah.
After that, maybe we'll come back again. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so beyond just one person, can feng shui influence the mindset or limiting beliefs of everyone in the household?
Yeah, so basically my answer is Yes, okay. So Feng Shui could influence the mindset or limiting belief of everyone. Okay, example, especially which is the identity palace, okay, which we always mention, okay, because identity palace is also how you see yourself, okay. So therefore, that one is important because the mindset and limiting beliefs is about your own, right? So if you have something, some kind of people will have a victim mindset, right? Then what they need is identity balance, okay, because they need to see the value of their self, then their mindset will change rather than just victim mindset. Okay, that's one of the example that I would give lah, which feng shui could influence the mindset as well. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's also one testy from Salimar Furuya. Okay. I realized that my wealth and creation palace is in the southwest, which was a cluttered space I knew need to be cleared. It also happens to be my husband's identity palace, okay, and I noticed it was affecting his mindset about money and his limiting beliefs. That's the sector I will now focus on to improve our lives. Yeah. As I said, okay, so the yes, feng shui could influence one's mindset. So even just a small thing like you need to make sure that it's clean and there's no clutter, all those things. Okay, this could also affect the mindset of a person's that feng shui could improve on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this just like exactly what I said just now for the previous questions. Wealth and creation is another person's identity palace. So you can influence each others. So how the sectors could influence others. So we need to look through the sectors, what is happening on the sectors. Use your imaginations. I always tell other people, you have to link all the things inside the sectors and think about it. What is that meaning to you? Okay. So I think so shall we move on?
And before that, just to add,
Mm,
just a reminder for those who asking questions throughout the social medias
mm,
platform, uh, we will answer your questions after we have finished this FAQ first. Okay, so before that, we will focus on this FAQ, and of course, you guys could pose your questions, and we will select one or two questions later on. Okay,
yeah.
all right. So yeah, Elton,
Well,
okay, does applying just a single technique from a course like this produce a real world result right away, or does it take months or years before any effect shows? Yeah, I think this relates to one of the from who are just now one of the chat from YouTube, okay, which asks us how does it takes for the results of feng shui and how to be like someone pro like us, yeah, something
mm,
like that, yeah. So what's
yeah.
your answer about this, Elton?
Okay, before I answer this question, just now I saw a very cute question from YouTube. The Parasta. How come my mom never wanted me to have a girlfriend? This one, this one, I think you have to communicate with your mom. Why? And actually, I want to ask her, how old are you? He's like, oh, if you are 13, if you are like a 14, maybe your mom is like that's your mom concern, right? If you are like 30 or you are like 40, 40, I mean, then I think you have to talk to your mom. Why your mom never want you to have a girlfriend? It's a communication problems, I think. Have you show your value to your mom? It's like, oh, I'm responsibility enough. I can take care of someone since I'm a man now. Okay, I can take care of you, mom. I can take care of my girlfriends. So I think that one you need to talk to your mom really.
Yeah, I think and also right, the real question should be, do you want a girlfriend or not, right? Because I think when you need it, your mom will not stop you as well, right? Okay.
That's why I say you have to ask your mom why you don't want to don't want me to have a girlfriend. What is the concern about?
Yeah, what's stopping it, right?
Yeah,
And actually feng shui could help you for finding a girlfriend as well.
yeah,
Okay. But of course we are not going to share here because it's a long story. So
yeah.
yeah, stay tuned with us for the rest of the part of our life force energy. Okay. So maybe you could gain some insights from there as well. Okay. All right. So I think, yeah,
Go back to the question.
go back to
Okay.
this question first. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I think someone they may experience in an immediate internal shift or immediate result, we call it. Like what I say just now, if you clean your identity palace, if you when you make your house feel more comfortable, when every time you go back house, you say, oh, my house is very clean, my house is very tidy, I feel very comfortable. That will make you more confidence. That will make you more clarity or some questions before you said, okay, I want to reposition my bed. Okay, so due to Datuk saying, okay, this sector might benefit to me, so I need to reposition or something like that. So it create a energy for you, and then you can sleep well. Then I think that there's one of the immediate result also because it become more confidence, it become more clarity, and then you have a very clear goal. Then you know what you need to do. Maybe the next month you say, okay, I already know if I want to hit the targets of my sales, my KPI, I need to do this. I think that one is one kind of internal shift or an immediate result also. And someone is like I can say some people, okay, like if you activate an sector, if I want to say a bad sector, like if you accidentally activate the 5 yellow sector, actually you can feel the bad things coming to you very, very fast one. Is what my friend tell me because this year he's like accidentally activated 5 yellow. So what happened to him this year? Uh, Actually he's a very, very strong guy. He's same age with me, 40 this year. He played back pickleball. If you guys know pickleball, he played pickleball, and suddenly he just fainted with no others. What you say? He didn't have any heart attack before. He didn't have any like I don't know, whatever lah. So he just like faint out in the pickleball court and just immediate sent to the hospital. But luckily he's okay now. He's just like I need to keep going back to the hospital to check everything's, and then he lose his job, and then he sometimes call me and say, bro, I need help. I need some, some financial help or something like that. So this is all because he's just accidentally activated the 5 yellow. And just now he just texted me and said, bro, I'm moving to another apartment. I think this house is really cannot ready. So he asked me, can you help me to like check on my apartment before I move in and also the date to move in? So as a good friend for him, of course I will like trying to do something for him lah. So if you ask me, is can one technique to create an immediate result? Of course I said sometimes yes it is. Just like my friends, they just activate the 5 yellow, the 5 yellow, then suddenly many things happen to him. So, but for you, maybe you started from the identity palace, you started from your creation and wealth palace, or whatever, then you can feel that something changes very fast to you. Okay?
Yeah, not saying that feng shui is just only for bad results or something like that. Okay, just for those skeptics or those who don't believe in feng shui, this is the fastest way to let them to discover what is feng shui. Okay, because when even though you help them to activate for wealth sector, right? Later they become rich, they will say, oh, this is because of my ability, my determination, all those things. But if they want to try out how feng shui is powerful, then you try out like just now the 5 yellow sector, then they will believe in feng shui because the bad effects really happens, ma. Okay. But relate back, okay, like this testy from Elaine Tiong, okay. I perform a cleaning and activation of my personal wealth sector and felt an immediate shift. I was so happy and confident. With that great energy, I asked my boss for a raise, okay? To my astonishment, he agreed to a small salary adjustment without any bargaining, okay? It wasn't much, but it was a good starting point. This what has never happened before in my entire working life, okay? So this is also a small shift of feng shui and the results is there, okay? Right? And also like how I share, the just a simple move like changing the rooms for the client by Dato and the relationships, the harmonies of the brothers has become real and becomes strengthened, okay? And even my own story, okay, just a change of room, okay? You could do the things that you did not think before, okay? Miracles could happen. It's just a simple change, all right? And the
Yeah.
results are there.
Yeah. What I want to say is like you see, for this students, Elaine Tiong, actually after she knows the feng shui, right? What she really do is like she really take the actions. She take the first move. So after you learn all these things, of course you need to actions, right? So you not attend the class and then you did nothing. Just like Tato asked you to do the homeworks for day one, day two. So you just do lah. Because when you do the homework, actually you are trying to apply some feng shui things in your house also, right? So if like oh you ask me to do homework, then I don't want to do, I just like listen. That's not that's not the proper way to learn something. So if you like make the first move, then you will see, okay, the result maybe is slowly coming in. Okay, sometimes the first result is not about the money, the first result is become the persons who willing to take the actions. Then you feel, oh, I feel good, I feel confidence, I feel this is the time for me to do that. That's why Alien Tiong, he said, okay, I with that energy I go to ask for my boss for a raise because she feel the energy, she feel the confidence is gaining. So just take actions, do your homework, guys. If you follow the LFV energy, do your homework, submit to the groups, and we will check it one by one. Okay.
And the best thing is when you after you do the homework, there's a bonus for you guys, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You could win some prize. So that's the best thing. But of course, we will not reveal it here lah. Maybe later, all right?
Okay, so move
Okay.
on. So the question is feng shui really about a few quick furniture tricks that solve problems fast, or is that the wrong way to look at it?
Okay. I would say feng shui is not only, I mean, it's not meant to be like furniture tricks that solve, like you just move this, move that, or put some furnitures to solve the problem, okay? Sometimes yes, okay, but it is not the entire feng shui, okay? I would say there are a lot of feng shui methods which could use different type of ways, okay? Like maybe just example, making it clean could be also one of a part, okay? Or even no need to adjust anything. You just be in the sector and carry out your activities. That one could be also actions, okay, which is one of the way for feng shui as well, okay, in order for it to work, okay. And also, of course, sometimes like the activation part, okay, all those things, that one is also one of the way, okay. So there are many ways in feng shui to make it works for you, okay. Just the thing is, do you have the enough knowledge that could helps you to identify which ways of feng shui that could helps you, okay. That's the thing, okay. So stay tuned with us for the rest of the part of the life force energy, because I guarantee you that you will learn as much of the ways and as much as the knowledge of feng shui that could helps you in order to get the results that you want. All right.
Yeah.
Like Kenneth, okay, my whole perspective on feng shui has shifted. I went from thinking it was about moving a single piece of furniture to understand it's about the entire environment and how it's used. I learned that it's not a quick fix, but a holistic approach where the first and most crucial step is believing in your own ability to create change. All right. Yeah, as Elton just now mentioned, okay, the
Mm.
most crucial part is the first thing is take actions, okay? The willingness to take actions or to make a small change. That one is the most crucial step, okay? And yeah, give you guys a round of applause because you guys has take the small step, like just spending your times to listen to our FAQ live today and even to join us for the rest of the part of the life force energy, okay? So this is these crucial steps as well. Yeah. Any add-on from you, Elton?
Yeah, so I think for this one, right, furniture is just a tool, people. Um, you no need to like, oh, take every furniture is like a very, very like, oh, this furniture is like this, so I cannot put here. Or that furniture is like that, I cannot put there. I need to move that, move that. So actually, the most important thing, like what me and Doris keep saying, is the human. Is it, are you like fully utilize that sector, or do you in that sector and then do something or activate something? It's not like this furniture must bring some good luck to me. That's why I buy this furniture for 10,000 and put in that sector. But you didn't do anything of it. You just put your furniture there. Then I don't think it's a good feng shui explanations, right? So or you said, oh, I want to like move my bed head to another sector, so I can like I can wish that uh be very very wealthy guy, be very very wealthy people. As what Datuk said, there's only one job in this world. You can earn it when you are sleeping. So don't do it. It's like okay, when my bed head is this directions in this sector, that's why I can become a very wealthy guy. No, it's not something like that. So you have to learn it, how to use a real feng shui. Feng shui is an energy. So yeah, so I think furniture is just a tool, and you have to learn the feng shui to decide why, where, or when you use the tool. Okay.
Right, so let's proceed. Okay. Is feng shui something a complete beginner could actually understand and apply effectively?
Uh, for me, yes, because uh all of us it's not suddenly become expert. We are all learn from beginner, right? From Taurus. You see, you learn
Yeah,
metaphysics since you're 9. Maybe you started to use the feng shui like 14, 15 something, or maybe 13, or you, I don't know.
I think I start feng shui, I think it's during my uni time. Yeah, I think 19 or 19 like that.
Yeah, but what I want to say is like we are not starting to become expert. We are from the beginners and then become
Everyone
advanced
can.
practitioners, and then so if you are complete beginner, actually, yeah, I think you can understand and apply the feng shui. Especially we like for this force energy, we chop it for, we chop it in a chunk, chop 5 piece for you, part one, part two, part three, part four, and part five. So every part, Dato is teaching in a very, very understandable methods. So he wouldn't jump to a very deep things that, oh, from this one you need to like check the degree, and then that degree is a full grade Xin, then you need to do this about. No, because if you remember, you refresh back like what Dato teach you for the part one, you go to find your identity palace. So where is your identity palace? So how to find it? Okay, just now I saw a question from YouTube. It says how to find your identity palace. Yes, actually you just go to the Feng Shui Explorer app, website, Feng Shui X, like, okay, just key in your birth date, birth time, and then there's a live bar. After, follow the live bar, you can see where's your identity palace. So that's a very easy one. Okay, so find your identity palace, find the four yang sectors, and then you know, okay, where should I focus? Where should I know which one is my best sector or something like that. So I think from part one, part two, you already can apply something if you're a totally beginners. Okay, of course, some of you might think I still got some uh things I don't understand. That's why you are here. That's why we are helping you to answer the questions. So we are here to help you to, okay, let's say you don't know where's your identity palace, you don't know how to find your identity palace, then we are helping you. But as a beginner, after the part one, part two, and the FAQ, I think you can start apply them already. Make sure identity palace is clean. Make sure there's no any blockage or boxes like a very messy things in your identity palace. That's the first step. You apply the feng shui already, right? So a beginner doesn't need many information first. A beginner needs the right sequence. You go to like follow us. Part one is what, part two is what, part three is what. Then you follow step by step. Then you apply it. I think that's what we say.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay,
Mm.
so For beginner, actually, I think one of the best thing for beginner is because you will not overcomplicate it yourself, okay? So in Feng Shui or any Chinese metaphysics subjects, never overcomplicated yourself, okay? Sometimes you think that, oh, this is just beginner or foundation or the basic part, okay? But the thing is, the basic part actually is the most useful part, okay? Like my story, okay? I did not do much, okay? I just changed a room which is in my favor of my ennoblement sector. That's actually is a beginner step, but the results is creates way more greater. Okay, and also we have run through the testimonial like from the students. Okay, like just shifting uh the wealth and creation palace. That one also is one of the part. Okay, and even from the story of Dato, also changing the room is like just a small thing, but that actually could results that could amplify the results. Okay, so don't afraid. Okay, because you are with us, the feng shui and metaphysics authority. Okay, therefore, if you follow us, our sequence and our structure, I guarantee you could gain and use it as much as you could, okay? And the effectiveness is confirmed there, okay? So it's easy for you guys because you have already made it beginner friendly for all of you. So the thing is, what you guys need to do is learn and use it and apply it. So the first thing is, of course, complete your homework. That's also one of the part that how could you apply it? Okay, when we learn something, right, we need to have input and output learning. Okay, the input is you have already gained from that talks. Okay, so therefore the output is you need to do like maybe the activities like to submit your worksheet, okay, and also your homework, or you apply it by your own. Okay, that's the output, and that's the fastest ways of how you learn the feng shui. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing is like I remember what you said just now. The most important thing is basic. Always remember when you want to build a house, you want to build buildings, the foundation always is the most important part. So as a beginner, I think you have to understand that. Okay. So move on to the next one. Yeah.
Okay. So decluttering done. The cues are placed correctly, yet nothing's happened. What crucial step could be getting missed? Yeah.
So what's your
The question is, I mean, the cures have the remedies have placed correctly and it's clean, but also
Mhm.
no effects. Okay, so what have it missed? Yeah.
Okay. For me, I would say like just now got a question said, okay, is it feng shui got an immediate result? And this question come out. So I already take all these things, I already decluttering, already like I make it clean. It's like I would say feng shui is a support system. It's actually it's not really okay. If you do this, then immediately you have this. And if you do that, immediately have a money. Like what I say just now is like when you pray to the God, pray to the God for money, the God won't uh immediately send you the money. He will send you something, then you need to take the actions to get the money. Just like just now got a testimonial from Elaine, right? Elaine Tiong. He said, oh, after I cleaned that one, and then I go to talk to my boss, and my boss is like, okay, I'll raise you I raise your salary, something like that. But sometimes maybe it's not working that way. Okay. Maybe when you talk to your boss, oh boss, I need some raise in my salary. But maybe your boss say, oh, like that. Maybe you need to hit your KPI first. Maybe this month sales, let's say you need to hit like 50,000 sales for me. Then I will like consider to give you a raise. And then that month you found it, oh, why so easy? I can hit my 50,000 KPI. That's the some feng shui part to help you already. Okay, so sometimes feng shui give you a really fast result, just like that question just now. But sometimes you need to do something, or you find good time, good hours to activate that sector, then that sector will bring some benefit to you. Okay, so let's say like this, if your wealth and creation palace is beautifully arranged, and then what if I'm not in the pitching, I'm not in the negotiating, I'm not in the creating part, then is it meaning I'm not used for that? So actually, it's not something like that. The wealth and creation palace could be something you provide your supports to your family members, or you provide your how to say your mind, your idea to your family members, something like that. You can do something like that also. Okay, so I would say if you want to increase your monthly income, let's say by October, then you can use the feng shui to support your goal, but you are not using the feng shui that this feng shui can, of course, can help me to reach that goal. You got what I mean? You have to use the feng shui as some point, something to support you to achieve that. I think
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah, so in summary, okay, so basically feng shui is just the enhancer, okay? It's just a catalyst for you to get the results way more faster and easier. But the thing is, if you need to have a result, the best, I mean, one of the thing that could not miss is your activity, okay? Only you yourself could carry out the activity, okay? Even though you have the best feng shui, but you do not do anything, the result is equals to zero, okay? Because 10 times zero is zero, okay? And for example, okay, if you are for example if you would like to strike a lottery, okay, the thing is you need to go to buy a lottery ticket first, right? If you don't buy a lottery ticket, your winning chances is zero, okay? Same as like if you want to buy S&P ETF, okay? So you know that it will raise, okay? But if you didn't buy it, equals to zero. Okay, so the activity of buying it is your own activity. Okay, I'm not giving any advice on stock market or whatever things. I just give an example only. Okay, so the crucial part is even if you have the best feng shui, you yourself will need to carry out the activities also. Okay, it doesn't mean that I have the best feng shui, I just do nothing. Okay, if you do nothing, then the result is nothing also. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So next question. Okay.
Insects have a reputation for being inauspicious or forbidden. Are they actually useful?
Yeah. Okay. Yin sectors actually it doesn't mean inauspicious or forbidden. Okay, actually they have their usage as well. Just the thing is, maybe most of you might not learn it yet. Okay, but fear not. Okay, because we still have the rest of the part of life force energy. We still have part 3, part 4, and part 5 for those VIP. So stay tuned with us for that. And I think you guys will learn how to use the yin sector as well, okay? Because actually every sectors have their own usage, okay? Just the thing is, do you know how to use it, okay? Like example, okay, from barrels, okay? What a great revelation for me when Datuk Joey explained that even the 4 yin palace or sectors have superpowers we can awaken once we understand them. For years, I thought the yin sectors were forbidden and always avoided using them for auspicious events. Now I understand how to turn something negative into something beneficial. Yeah. Yes, okay, same as barrels, okay. So yin sector does not automatically means not good, okay. Every sectors have their usage and they're powerful of that usage, okay. The thing is, do you know how to use it or not, okay? So no worries because you will be learning it very soon in the rest of the part of our life force energy. All right?
Yeah, like why Datuk changed the name of the yin sector to those from let's say for 6 killings we change it to a likability palace. From mishaps, we change it to adventure palace, because some in sector is not necessary. It's not a bad sector. It's not something bad happened to you. Maybe the in sector could bring some good thing to you also, if you know how to use it. Okay, so don't always think about the negative things. Oh, in sector, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared about that. I'm sleeping in the in sector. Then how? So sometimes it will bring you some good things also. Just like the what we always say. Imagine the Tai Chi, yin and yang. There's always bad happen in the good things. There's always had a good things happen in the bad sector also. So don't always take that like bad things. Okay. So I think from some Facebook questions, let's see, because just now I saw a question. It said Marian Quinning, because she asked 26 minutes ago already. I tried to answer this because we are talking about the sectors also, and inauspicious things. I think I can answer. My identity palace is in a missing part of the house. Is in the garden. Is this a problem? And how can I solve it? I think a missing part is just a information. It's not a verdict that, oh, because of missing identity palace, then I should scared of it. I should like is it mean I don't have any identity or something like that? No. It might only reflects that your identity to others. You struggle with your own positions, or your own priorities or boundaries. Sometimes you're not really take care of yourself. It can mean something like that. So, but you have to check also whether your garden is enclosed with your whole building, or not, just garden outdoor or something like that. So you have to check everything first. So, and then of course, if your garden is under the roof or what, so consider is in the building or something like that, then you have to make sure your gardens is in a very good conditioning. You don't let your gardens looks very messy. You make sure that area is very well maintained and very clear. The flowers bloom in the gardens. That will be great already. But if you want to know more, then just stay tuned, because part 3 we are talking about how to fix it. Okay, so how to fix it? Maybe we'll use some, I don't know that what we to teach on tomorrow. So just join us and listen to Dato. What Dato we're talking about. Okay. So Marianne, if you are in the Facebook, maybe you just type a yes so I can see you if you are still listening here. Okay. So other than that, if you are still got questions, you can try to type it, and after we finish the FAQ, we will come back to you. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and then I think we need to give a acknowledgement to Michael Wee in YouTube, because he helped us to answer some of the questions from the floor as well. Okay, thank you, Michael.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So let's proceed to the next questions. Yeah,
For a
okay.
highly
So for a highly analytical mind that needs more than faith or intuition, is logical framework inside Feng Shui and Chinese metaphysics?
for me, right? If you
What's
are
your
highly
answer?
analytical persons, I think yes, the structures, of course, we do the structures for you already, from the directions, from the gua, from the yin and yang, from the 5 elements, from the 8 mentions, from the timing, from the calculations. I think all this is the if if you need your left brain, like what I said just yesterday, the hidden side plan thing that bonus that will give in. That one is all your left brain thinking. There's a structure side, because all these things, the formulas, the calculation, the timing, the directions, all these things. And also you need to use your right side brain to do it, to do the imagine thing, to do the symbolism things, to do the observation things, right? So I think that one you need both. Okay, if you are really scientific or analytical people, I think feng shui could be something yeah, can be something in a structured way to learn. Yeah, especially nowadays we already use many techniques to
Yeah,
teach
I
you
think
how. Like, yeah, we use the numbers, we use all the calculating. I think feng shui sometimes, yeah, can be analysis and for do it in a framework for you. Okay,
yeah, I think speaking of these questions, right? I think I have the authority lah, because highly analytical mind, yes, I would regard myself as one of the high analytic mind, because I also study law. Okay, law is those analytics and logical mindset, right? Okay. And also I'm the resident consultant in JY right now, okay, which is about Chinese metaphysics, right? I'm all about mostly about the intuition something, okay. So that's to end, okay. But the thing is, because I learned when I was young, okay. So therefore, one of the best thing that I figured out is our Joey Yup approach is structured, and actually there's logical framework inside our system for every metaphysics subjects. Okay, no matter it's feng shui, 八字 or 奇门, okay. But the thing is, it's only for JY approach lah. Okay, so I'm not sure whether if you learn outside that whether they have this type of structured and logical framework for you guys to learn. Okay, but the thing is, in JY, yes, we have it. Okay, like you can see our courses and programs and even like life force energy, we have the structures for beginners, for intermediate, for semi-pro, and even you are professionals that you want way more higher advanced level. We have different structures and suits for different level of people that would like to deep dive into Chinese metaphysics, okay, to follow and learn JY approach for during when I was 9 years old, okay. So if you ask me, I think actually it's quite easy to understand, okay, as me, a 9 years old boy could learn it, okay. So what's stopping you, okay? I don't think there's a obstacles that stops you from learning the metaphysics knowledge from us, all right? So like relate back to this testy from Mary Elizabeth, okay? As a practicing psychologist, I found this course to be remarkable. The concepts shared, particularly the force energy stages, provide a powerful framework that elegantly complements my work in therapy. This training has been instrumental in bridging the gap between psychology and metaphysics, allowing me to integrate everything I have learned into a more holistic practice. Yes, okay, like from me, even though I study law, which is analytic and logical, but I do apply Chinese metaphysics and feng shui in my daily life. Okay, so that's actually it could be used, all right? Yeah, so any add-on for you, Elton?
Yeah, I would say, all you use the calculation is give you a structures, and you use your right brain to give the meaning of the structure. So, like what Mary Elizabeth. You see, she's a psychologist, so she applied the feng shui to the framework, and that framework helped him to bridging the gap between psychology and metaphysics. So I think it's good if you can use both things in one time. Don't always say. I would say like don't always say feng shui is just feng shui is just not a scientific thing. Feng shui is not a structured thing. Feng shui is like a no. I think nowadays we put the metaphysics of feng shui in a very structured way already. So I think it's a knowledge for you to learn also. You can close every gap between it. Okay, so just follow us, follow the framework, and then you will see how powerful is feng shui. Okay, so next one.
Yeah, all right. So let's proceed, okay?
Hmm.
Yeah, so do the feng shui consultations and online courses actually deliver real, easy to follow value?
Yeah, for this one, uh, the consultation and online courses actually provide value. if I say, yeah, the course is good, the consultation is good, you sometimes feel me, it's like I'm trying to selling some course or what, but I would say, a more useful way to define the value, the value is like, can you understand what we are trying to teach you, and can you apply it to your own situations? Can you make a better decisions after the consultation and also the courses? So if if the thing is that, okay, I know already, now I attend the course, now I understand what your guys teaching, I apply it to my own situations, and I know what is the next step is, then I think all these things is already provide you the value. Okay, so the value of the knowledge is not how many material or how much material you receive. It's like how much of it you can actually use it. So if you ask me, do consultation and online courses actually provide value? Of course, I would say yes. Like Datuk give you all the information. Even he let the Feng Shui Explorer trial for you, like for 8 days, 8 days or 9 days, right? For us. So if you use the Feng Shui Explorer within the 8 days or 9 days, and then you plot the chart out, then you can see what is your house square, what is your life square, what is your 24 mountains, all these things. It's like everything give it to you. If you want the value like that, oh, I want all those value, I want all the material. Yes, we provide for you, but the most important thing is, are you really understand it, and are you really take action of it, and are you really started to feel something is kicking in, and something is changing me? I think that what is what we say, the value. Okay, so just like the Wendy Wong, he said, I have engaged a few consultants for Feng Shui and Bazi and found them very knowledgeable. As a student, I found the course comprehensive and easy to understand. The coaching course give extra tips outside the syllabus, and best of all, I got to meet like-minded people who become friends. Yeah, see. So one part is of course me and Taurus. We give you, just like now, we give you some extra tips uh, besides adult teaching. And yeah, I think the most important thing is you have the chance to meet those like-minded people. Okay, when you join the community, you say, "Oh, I know, I got some knowledge to share with you. I got something to ask you guys. So can we have a lunch or have a dinner or what? So we can like communicate and see what you learn, what I learn, so we can like exchange our knowledge." Right? I think these are the best things. This is the value. Okay. So how about you, Torres?
Yeah, and I do agree, like, okay, like example, the feng shui consultation, which I just shared with you guys, okay, which Dato help the family, okay, to strengthen the ties of the relationships of the family, okay, just due to the feng shui consultations, okay, which save and transform the family lives, okay. So, and of course, online courses, yes, you have the knowledge, and also during the coaching course and or laser coachings by us, we will also give you the extra tips and share as much as we could to help you. Okay. And also, I saw a chat from YouTube. Odell Gorman, okay. I see your chat, okay. No worries, Odell. I understand that you might have something not being cleared for now, but no worries, okay. Later, after we have finished this FAQ, later we will pick one or two questions. Then I will address your questions shortly, okay, Odell. And also for Michael V, okay, yeah, I do agree that it's not the age which determines the ability to learn. It has to do with interest, willingness to learn and apply. Yeah, everything has to be aligned. Yeah. But the thing is, when we learn about Chinese metaphysics or feng shui, it's not about the age, okay? It's about the structured way which we have provided to you guys, which is easy and beginner friendly to understand. The thing is, you need to apply yourself. So as long as you have the passions to learn it and apply it, I could guarantee you that you could learn very fast and see the results fast. All right. So yeah, and yeah, 3P, yeah, this is very insightful. Wow, thank you, thank you. Okay. So yeah, all right. Shall we proceed, Elton?
Yeah, of course. And I think the most active in is in YouTube. Facebook Live, I think you guys need to give us some energy also. Yeah, say hi to Facebook. Okay, so we continue. So YouTube is yeah, I love the YouTube there. A lot of questions, a lot of comments. So but let's move on. The next one. Okay, if someone believes in shaping their own destiny, where does personal free will fit into a practice that seems engineered towards certain outcomes?
Okay, so let's see how's Darling now, okay, which answer these questions. My biggest takeaway is understanding the dynamic between the guidance of food and my own personal responsibility. The knowledge shared provides a strategic map for the journey ahead, but it's ultimately up to me to define my own missions and visions to set the destination. Thank you for continuously increasing my knowledge on how I can create a better version of me. Okay, so yes, okay. Talking about these questions, if someone believes in shaping their own destiny, okay, so basically, you know, we are the creator of our own, all right, our own life, right? So whatever knowledge that you learn from Feng Shui or any other Chinese metaphysics subjects, okay, it's actually just a tool that we could use to amplify what we want, okay? Like example for Feng Shui, okay? Feng Shui talks about the environmental energy. So it is the catalyst or the enhancer, okay, for us to create and have the results way more faster and easier for us, okay? So it is the enhancer, but the thing is, you need to know what actions do you need to take, okay? So you need to have the intention and the clarity on what you want. Then only you apply Chinese metaphysics or only you apply Feng Shui on what you want, okay? Then only the outcomes will come towards you, all right? Okay, yeah. So how about you, Elton?
I would say feng shui. Okay, let me tell you some imagination. I think you have to think feng shui is a map. It's not an autopilot. So the map can help you to tell you where you are, uh, what is your what you are going to face. Are you going to facing some difficult things or some easiest thing, and where is the easier route for you to go from A to B point? What conditions you are dealing with. I think it's like the feng shui can help you to read the terrains imagine feng shui is a car. Okay, feng shui is a car, but you are the driver because only you, the free will, can decide what you want, what you are willing to do, and what opportunities you are trying to pursue. Okay, so and how we will respond to those difficulties or challenges, or how we will respond to those let's say windfall of money or something like that. That's how you respond. That's how the free will uh will take charge of it. So don't think everything is like, oh, the feng shui already fit all this thing to me, so it's like controlled by the feng shui. No, feng shui is like a car for you to drive. It's like helping you from point A to point B in the shortest time, maybe. It's the fastest time in the short way, something. So don't think feng shui just control you, right? Uh yeah, that's what I think.
So let's proceed to the next question. When both
Yeah.
house and life feel chaotic and decluttering everything feels paralyzing, is there one single spot worth starting with for the biggest impact?
Yeah. When both house and life feel chaotic and decluttering, everything feel paralyzing. Is there one single spot? Let's see this Christian Joy De Chang.
Yeah.
What's his answer?
See, yeah.
It all clicked when I saw the link between the chaos in my life and my physical space. I started with creating just my identity palace, and that one act changed everything. Suddenly things began to fall into place, and now I'm finally inspired to build a life and space where I can breathe. Yeah, okay. Maybe if on what Christine said, start with the identity palace. Yes, because that is because why Datuk start with the identity palace in part one also. So before the wealth, before the relationship, before the career, you have to deal with the person who has to create all of those outcomes first. Okay, for me, if I think my house is chaotic, my personal is chaotic, and my personal life is very chaotic, then every time when you go back to your house, every time when you go back to your home, you see your whole house, your identity palace is in a very messy condition or something like that. It won't make yourself feel good also, right? So when you go into a house, oh, everything is like, oh, this clothes is there lah, that bag is there lah, and my dining table is full of foods lah that's never cleaned before lah. It will make you feel confidence. It will make you feel that, oh, I'm full of love. No, it's not that way. So that's why, like what Christine said, start from the identity palace. That's why start from your house, and the identity palace is associated with your self worth, your confidence, your standards, your clarity, and your subconscious definitions of who you are. So if you want to trying to fix the entire house at once, maybe it'll become another overwhelming project for you. So instead, start somewhere meaningful and manageable, and that's identity palace. And if you start cleaning your identity palace, and then you start, okay, I got a motive to move to next sector already, and start to clean another sector. Then slowly, you will feel your life become okay. Now I feel a bit confidence, I feel a bit of self worth. I'm trying to make myself become better and better now because now I know what I need. That's a clarity part. So don't begin to trying, of course, don't begin to trying to fix the whole house, and just create one area that easy to start first, and then you will feel your life will become better and better and better. Okay, that's what I want to say for these questions. And yeah, I see a Facebook there. There's a Kim Fo. Kim Fo say hi. Your name and my name just one word, one letter, one alphabet difference. Kim Fo. I'm sure that's not me, yeah. But I love you to be here, Kim Fo. So stay tuned with us. Stay until the end, okay, Kim Fo. So Torres, how about you about this questions?
So yeah, um, to answer these questions, in my opinion, okay, is there one single sport worth starting with for the biggest impact? I would say you need to have clarity on what matter you the most first. Okay, this is the thing I would share because everyone have their goals differently. Okay, if you values money the most important thing in your life, then you perhaps the starting spot would be the wealth and creation palace. Okay, if you emphasize on harmony, relationships, or health, okay, then health and well-being of course would be your uh the most emphasized spot lah. Okay, so or even identity balance, okay, is also the one of the part. If you value your self confidence and you value your own the most, okay, and of course even though you could start with a nobleman sector as well, that one is also one of the starting point, okay, when you have a chaotic, okay, or decluttering anything. So the real questions to you is what you matters the most, okay, then you only select which sector or which spot to start with. Okay, that's my answer to you. Okay, so all right, so let's proceed with the questions. Okay, when a home is missing certain sectors, okay, say the identity palette, okay, can feng shui still work for that person?
Wow, this is just now that questions from the Facebook, right? Yeah, Facebook, Maria Queening. So you can answer this one.
I answer for this, or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to try?
No, just now
I
I
answer. Okay.
yeah, I answered the Marian Queening already. So try it. This one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So if you ask me regarding missing certain sectors, okay, I would say the thing is do not overemphasize on the missing sectors. Okay, I do understand that, or sometimes we might heard, oh, there's a missing sector, man, missing of my identity pillars lah, missing of my wealth and creation sector lah. Is that means not good? Oh my God. Okay, actually, missing sector is not to fear you. Okay, it is not to fear you. Okay, so the thing is, when you have a missing sector, just change and focus to the benefit sectors that you could use. Okay, like the other sectors, you still have the well-being you still have the sector, the other only emphasize on the missing sectors. Okay, so like it's just like when we see the world, okay, in different perspective. Okay, if you focus on those missing or those negative, then the entire world you will see as negative. Okay, however, you shift your mindset to positive, then you could see the positive and you will discover a lot of possible opportunities out there. Okay, so the thing is, don't overemphasize on missing sectors and don't fear about the missing sector. Okay, so focus on those sectors that you could use. Okay, like let's see this Alice. Okay, one aha moment for me was developing a new appreciation for working on areas of my life and home that I can control, rather than freaking out what about things I can't, like missing sectors in my home. Since my identity palace is mostly missing, I'm focusing instead on my southwest, which is life generating palace, and west longevity palace. Yeah, it's just like what I mentioned just now. Okay, don't
Yeah.
focus on missing sectors. Okay, shift the mindsets to focus for those sectors that you could use, and that would help you create more opportunities. All right, so yeah, let's proceed to the next question.
Yep.
So when it comes to a career change or burnout, can feng shui or Chinese metaphysics actually help?
Yeah, for these questions, right? When you say can feng shui or metaphysics help with career change or burnout, I would say yes. If you ask me lah, if you ask me, of course I would say yes because we use the Chinese metaphysics to help many people with the career change and burnout already. Many people come to us, ask for the consultation. Of course, we help them, and we always help them with bazi, we always help them with qigong, and this time, of course, we focus on the feng shui. Okay, and but of course, it's not a magic, it's not a magic. It's like, oh, once I use the wand to point at you, then suddenly feel the whoosh, well, I can change my career. I can feel relax or relief from my burnout or something like that. So it's like you need to really take the actions when we tell you what to do. When we tell you how that things can help you or what. So when we give you a consultations, did you listen? Did you do exactly what we told you to do? Right. So just like in this class in LFE, after Datuk teach you guys the identity pillars, the yang sectors, the yin sectors, all these things. If you're now in a career burnout or something like that, would you follow Datuk's instruction to do, right? Or you just listen every day, go back and continue to sleep and do nothing. Even ask you to do homework, you also, oh no lah, no homework lah. I don't want to follow the homework, no, like that. So if it's like that, then I can say the feng shui or metaphysics can't help you. Also, either you ask Dr. to go to your house, also can't help you, right? So it's like if you ask me, every sectors, of course, when Datuk teach is very important. Right, the identity palace is talking about who you are now. Are you still operating from an old identity? Are you still like giving other people saying that, oh, this is old Taurus, what he do same as same in the past. He's very stubborn in the past. He is still stubborn now. Okay, is he changed or something like that? So right, for the creation and wealth palace, maybe it's like you have to understand what is your earning capacity. Are you creating value, or do you have authority or confidence or recognitions? You're slowly building. And for the health and well-being, do you have the energy to sustain what you are doing? Because let's say I'm working very hard to earn money, then do you have the energy to sustain what you are doing now? Okay, do you have a mentors or and support to what you are doing now? Okay, and same as goes to the social charisma palace. Do you building relationships and creating the opportunities to connect with other people? Okay, so for me, sometimes when you feel burnout, okay, I remember one thing Stato said: if you activate the wealth sector, sometimes you make you feel burnout also. Because why? Because the wealth sector or wealth corner or something like that is something asks you to work on that more so that you can earn more. So sometimes you feel burnout can because you activate the wealth corner or wealth sector. And then you have to like, okay, like that, I have to activate another sector that can provide me more energy to sustain. So I think that's how the feng shui connect each other to help you. If you ask me that, if I go back to the questions, do you think the feng shui or Chinese metaphysics can help you when you are career change or burnout? I would definitely say yes. Okay, feng shui, but feng shui doesn't choose the new career for you. It's you. Like just now we said, the free will do the driving. Okay, it's you. It's the feng shui is just a car for you. So it is intended to help creating an environment in which you have the clarity and energy to choose that. Okay, so how about you, Horace?
I think in my opinion, okay, feng shui and other Chinese metaphysics confirm can help you, okay? Like example, okay, feng shui is the enhancer, okay, which 10x your results, right? So if you are having a career change, right? So and you would like to make more money, right? Of course, feng shui could help you, okay, to enhance 10 times or to get the money way more faster and easier, maybe like increment, okay? And the other Chinese metaphysics which we JY Team Jovi offered, okay, like 八字奇门, okay. Actually, we have the entire system that could help you and ease you, okay. Like example, when you are having doubts on which career could suit you or the others parts, okay, that one perhaps 八字 or 奇门 could help you, okay. And even though you would need a feng shui that could change your environment to boost out your career, okay, feng shui that could help you, okay, or even a strategy that we could use 奇门 to help you as well. So I would say feng shui and Chinese metaphysics, which we offered, definitely could help you, okay. So the key action is when you need it, either you learn it by your own or find us, okay, for the consultation that we could easily help you with the consultation with the tools and the knowledge that we so def oh yeah. I think yeah, before that, I think we will need to I think we could take some questions from the floor. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm just looking at it. So checking on which questions. But before that, I got someone said in the Facebook. I think my team need to answer this one. He said from Sumeti, I've upgraded VIP Path 5 today afternoon, but still not received any confirmation. Kindly check. Thanks. Oh, so teams, you have to check on the Sumati's comment there in the Facebook. And okay, let's go back to the questions. So Facebook, in the Facebook, so if you've got any questions, you can tap here. But now we focus on other questions first. So which question you want to answer?
Okay, so yeah, just now, right, before that, just now I do promise to order government, right? So order government, if you have your questions and you are still watching us in YouTube, feel free to post your questions in YouTube, okay? And also questions from Lotus, yeah, from YouTube, okay, Lotus 4398, okay. If life is chaotic and the identity balance is missing sector, which other sector should be changed first? Okay, Lotus, this is to address your questions. Okay, so Lotus 4398. Okay, if you are still watching, type a yes in the chat box in YouTube. All right. So basically, I would say, you need to be clear on what you want to achieve first. Okay. So if money is the most important thing for you, things like health is important for you, then health and well-being sector. Okay, and same goes to like connection is important for you, then that one would be the social charisma palace. Okay, social charisma sectors. So the questions to you is which matters you the most, then the sector to be changed and emphasized on is the sector that you need the most. Okay. All right. So yeah, pass back to you, Elton.
Okay, I see someone asking. I think this is a very beginner. From Kelly Lau R1A. What mean by missing sector? Just curious. Missing sectors means okay. You see, every time when we show the floor plan to the audience, right, to the students, right, it's all the very square one, or the so they got nine grids there. So every sector has got its own name, right? So what if today I bought a house and the house is like a L shaped or something like that? It's like not a square one, right? So of course it got some missing sector, and that sector, how to describe missing sector is like maybe that sector is not part of the building, it's your gardens, and it's not covered by the roof, it's not covered by all the walls, something like that, but it's just outside part of your house, and it's your garden that consider as a missing sector also. And like nowadays people buy the condominiums or apartments, in a high-rise building, and their design is like it's not a square one, it's not a square floor plans, it's like a maybe it's like a half half square, or even it's like a, how to say, it's like something Tetris lah, Tetris, Tetris things. Nowadays all the apartment floor plans, like, for me, is a bit strange. Last week, Torres, last week I checked the floor plan, it's like it's very strange. It's a long one with a curve, that kind of floor plan. I was like, wow, there's the first time I see the
Wow.
floor plan like that. Okay, that's why I said missing sectors means something is not complete within the square. So that one is the missing sector. So Kylie Lau, if you are like
Mm.
buying a house, of course we are like suggest you to buy a house that without any missing sector lah. But if you are already living in a house that's got a missing sector, so like what Torres said, don't be afraid first. Don't be like a FOMO. That, oh my God, it's a missing sector. Then fear me a lot. But no, it's not something. You still can use other seven sectors, right, to enhance or make your life become better. Okay. So Torres, any questions? Want to choose an answer?
Yeah, I think we choose another two more questions like that lah. Okay,
Yeah.
two or three lah. Okay, so I will select the questions from Lana Anderson. Yeah, Lana Anderson. Okay. How many hours per day is optimum to use good area in apartment to get results, and how many day per week? Okay, Lana Anderson. Okay, I would say normally it depends. Okay, so like example, okay, if you want more money, right, when you're using your life generating palace, okay, obviously that one 4 hours per day or 2 hours per day actually is already good lah for me. Okay, but of course depends on your usage. Okay, if you could spend more hours doing the right activities in that palace, the more better and the more faster the results is. Okay, so but there's no a fixed there's don't have a fixed answer for it, but at least you spend time at that sector which matters you the most. Okay, in order to generate the results. Okay, so it depends on how many hours could you spend. Okay, obviously the most is 24 hours per day only, right? Okay, so you cannot spend 48 hours per day in that sector, right? You need to sleep, right? So yeah, I would say as long as you have time and you allocate your time at that sector, then yeah, it's okay to have the results already. It's good to go to have the results. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass
So
back to
next,
you, Kimwi.
okay, next one. Okay, I see the name Michael V. I am very thankful for him to help us to answer some of the questions. So now he got a question, so I try to answer Michael V question also. Okay, thanks, Michael V. Got a question said, I have a multi-level house on 3 floors. Which rooms in which levels do I choose for the palaces? Does it matter? For me, I would say each floor matters. It's like every floor rooms is it matters, right? So if you have a, let's say you have a children playroom in the ground floor, and the second floor is my bedroom, and the top floor is my study or working room, then the 3 rooms in that sectors is matters. Okay, you have to like what I said, you have to always use your left brain and the right brain. The left brain is like you do the structure things. Okay, this is this. The study room is this meaning. Study room is very tidy, and the children playroom is a bit messy. It's not tidy enough. But is it okay for me? And then the third room is what? Is it okay for? And use your right brain to imaginations. Okay, what is the children playroom for you? Children playroom for you maybe is some harmonies, right? And your bedroom maybe is for you to recover. Maybe it's your privacy things or something like that. And the working room maybe is this represents. Oh, I'm a very uh despite of I'm a very family guy, I'm very emphasized on my works also. I'm a guy who will work and take care of my families in the same time, that kind of people. So the 3 rooms in one sector is matters to you. So you cannot like, okay, of course you're like, okay, then I use the working desk more, I use the working room more, and I use because I sleep in the bedroom, I use the bedroom more. So these 3 rooms is all matters to you. For me, that these three rooms you have to keep it in a very tidy way, uh, very clean way. You don't mess it up, so that you can what you sell to others or what you let other people see will be like, this guy is good. This guy is like I love him because although he's a workaholic, but he's take care of his family very well. That kind of thing. So then just focus on one part. You should like focus on different things. Okay. And okay. So I see I still got a little bit time. I answer one more questions because someone asking. Chat Do Chong Bun Sui 1745 said, how's about the intelligence and analysis in the same palace? Do I gain knowledge? Do I gain knowledge? Difficulty not smart. Once I'm clever, then I will have an enemy. You cannot say something like that. Intelligence and analysis in the same sector does not mean you are not smart. That that learning must be difficult. I mean, sometimes during your learning things or what, you may face some challenges or what. But I would say the challenges, the rivals or demanding people, they are coming to you to sharpen your thinking. Okay. You could learn very quickly under the pressure, become highly strategy when facing oppositions or discover better solutions because someone questions you. You can think something like that, things like more positive, okay? The challenging side is becoming overly defensive or argumentative or using intelligence merely to outshine others people. So this is like not really good things, but sometimes some people come because they want to train how you think. Okay, so learn from this, learn from how you adapt it, learn from your challenges. That's the thing I can explain to you if your intelligence and nemesis in under the same sector. Okay, so I think
Yeah.
give it back to you, Torres.
Okay, thank you, Kimwi. Okay, so just a quick check, okay, for you guys, for those who haven't joined our WhatsApp channel, okay, remember to scan this QR code and join our WhatsApp channel, okay, because you will not want to miss any info from us, right? Okay, and yeah, how many of you think that today's FAQ sessions is beneficial? Okay, type a yes in the chat box, no matter in YouTube, Facebook, or IG. Okay, so if you think these great sessions, type a yes in the chat box. And yeah, of course, we still have the thing is, our life force energy is an entire week, right? So, and yes, okay, if you haven't joined our Facebook private group just to learn for this feng shui, okay, do join us first, okay, before it ends, okay? So do scan this QR code if you haven't joined our feng shui private Facebook private group, okay? All right, yeah, and also this, okay, remember, Feng Shui is the enhancer, okay? The first thing that you need to do is to take actions, okay? And small actions actually could generate greater results, okay? So the one of the small actions that we require for you guys is this, okay? To scan this QR code and complete your worksheet, okay? Because there is a special bonus for you guys, okay? For those who complete the worksheets, okay? And only for those 100 plus submissions, okay? And yeah, okay, the first rewards would be this, okay? The 24 mountains template, okay? Which you could download it, okay? So this one is useful if you have any floor plan that you need to analyze for your own or even for your friend's house, right? So you need this 24 mountains template that could download and do your feng shui analysis, all right? So, and of course, not just only there, okay, we still have this, the 8 life goal templates, okay, which is a special gift for those who have complete their worksheets. All right, this is also one of the things that you could get, okay? And of course, don't forget to scan this QR code for the resources page, okay? Remember our life force energy, we have a bunch of resources that you could access, okay? So all this is actually inside this QR code, the resources QR code. So do scan this QR code if you haven't have the resources, okay? This is the resources and the materials that you will not want to miss out for, okay? In order for you to learn feng shui easily, okay? So, and we, of course, we would like you guys to learn as much as you could. Therefore, we have prepared this resources page for you guys to scan and get the resources from us, okay? So that you will not miss out those important informations, all right? Yeah, and also, of course, this, the Feng Shui Explorer, okay, one of the main part, okay, especially for part 3, which happens tomorrow, and of course, for part 4 and part 5, this Explorer is very useful because tomorrow we'll cover about fix, okay? When we talk about fix, and also moving on like flying stars, okay? All this, you need to have this Feng Shui Explorer, okay? So you better scan this quick, okay? For this Feng Shui Explorer, all right? And of course this, okay? 3 winners for those who submit their worksheets, okay? The 3 best winners will be getting this with trick law pan, which worth USD 1000 for you for free. Okay, so do complete your homework because there's a lot of bonus, especially for those who is the top 3 best homework provider, right? Okay, which completes for your worksheets. Okay, the best 3, we will give out this law pan, which worth USD 1000 for you for free. Okay, so don't miss out. Okay, so better put your homework. Okay, so for those who are asking where to submit the homework, okay, refer to those the chat box in our YouTube, Facebook, or IG. Our team have already shared the link, all those there, okay? And also this, okay, share your aha moment to us, okay, like how we did the testimony which we collect from the students just now, okay, share your aha moment to us, okay, what have you learned and what is the aha moment for you for joining us the part 1 and part 2 of life force energy, okay. So this is it, and of course one of also you have just discovered for part 1 and part 2, and moving forward part 3, part 4, and part 5 will be way more greater and way more knowledge to cover, okay. Oh yeah, and this, okay, for those who think that the FAQ today is already great, okay, this VIP experience, which consists of VIP Q&A, is way more greater, all right? So if you have joined our VIP Q&A, then you will know what I mentioned, okay? If you know, you know, all right? So basically, for VIP experience, it gives you the 5-day replay, okay? So for those who is busy and cannot watch us live, for tomorrow or the rest of the part, or even you miss out for part 1 or part 2, okay, you can access the replay of this 5 part, okay, by just upgrading yourself to the VIP experience, okay. And also there's part 5, which is unlock only for those VIP, okay? So part 5 confirm will be way more higher knowledge and advanced knowledge that you could use, okay? So if you are serious to take actions and use Feng Shui for you to create the results, so do join us for this VIP, okay? Because we have a part 5 that only special for you as a VIP. All right. And also, as I mentioned just now, the VIP Q&A, where we will be addressing your questions more personally, okay? Because in FAQ, we could not address too much of personal questions. However, you could have the questions asked us, and we will address it accordingly during Zoom VIP Q&A. Yeah, and yeah, I remember yesterday, right, Elton, we have answered like 135 questions from the floor, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
135, and some
So
we typed it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we will definitely cover all the questions for you guys. Okay, so we have answered 100 plus of questions yesterday. Okay, and we still have many of the VIP Q&A sessions ongoing. Okay, so if you are keen and you are serious to learn about Feng Shui and to have a community to learn together, so this is something that you should not miss out for, because tomorrow is the last day for VIP, okay? It is the closing date for VIP, which is tomorrow, okay? So do not miss the chance, okay? Because the VIP experience is worth USD 997, and now because you joined us for this Life Force Energy, it is just USD 47, okay? And it will close tomorrow, okay? So better sign up the VIP Q&A and for the replays before it ends, all right? It will end on tomorrow, okay? So for those interested, do scan this QR code and upgrade for the VIP, okay? Yeah. I saw questions from Helena. Okay, when is the next VIP Q&A and dates for others, please? Okay, Helena, yeah, for VIP Q&A, if I'm not mistaken, it would be on
11.
11, yeah, 11,
Yeah,
yeah.
because tomorrow is the part 3. So tomorrow, we all focus on Datuk's teaching first. And then after the teaching, you sure got a lot of questions. Oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. I want to ask this, I want to ask that. So after that, you can submit the question. You can write down the questions, and then you can ask us in the VIP Q&A sections, and we will try our best to answer all the questions for you.
Yes, and
Yeah.
fear not, okay, because every part of the training that you have joined us during the LFE will have a VIP Q&A. So which means you still have 3 VIP Q&A if you sign up today, all right? So VIP Q&A for part 3, part 4, and part 5, all right? So do not miss it because the VIP signing up will be closed on tomorrow. Okay, so if you miss this, you will not able to sign up for VIP Q&A again. All right. So yeah, and this is it. Okay, we have covered for part 1 and part 2, which is awaken and align. Okay, so we still have part 3, part 4, and part 5. Okay, part 3 is about fix. Okay, so get into the flow and remove all those energy blockages. And of course, for part 4, which is activate, okay, you know how to amplify and to activate the Feng Shui that could help you for results. Okay, and also for VIP, there's multiply. Okay, amplify your results, your wealth, your abundance. Okay, this is contained in the VIP part 5, which is multiply. Okay, so we have still consists of 3. Okay, part 3, part 4, and part 5 to be gold. Okay, so don't forget to join us for tomorrow part 3 sessions. All right, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. For those, I see still got many questions coming in, in the Facebook, in YouTube. Sorry, guys, because of the time, it's like 10:08 now. We can't answer all the questions. So if you got any questions, if you are already a VIP, you can type your questions in the VIP Q&A when you meet us next Q&A sections. If not, how about just upgrade to VIP and ask your questions in the VIP Q&A sections so we can answer you there. Okay?
Yeah,
Right.
so
So
see you guys tomorrow.
yeah, see you guys tomorrow in the part 3, and I hope you guys enjoy these sections, and I would love to talk to you guys another day. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, nice to meet you guys and see you guys tomorrow. Remember to join us and don't miss out for VIP sessions if you want to ask us for more personal questions. All right, see you guys. And my name is Torres, and together with Elton. All right,
Yeah,
signing off here. Bye
I'm
bye.
Elton. Bye. See you guys.
Bye bye. See you.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body, your mind. Baby, you You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry.